right, well, it's an awkward moment that a staff member that they will never, ever, ever forget. This happened on vacation?
This happened on vacation. It was a very, very awkward moment, but it was also equally hilarious, and I couldn't be mad at it. But we are making our way to this resort place that we're staying at, and it's like a community, and they give you an option to pick which property you want to stay in for the week.
That's nice, man. So this is in the Philippines.
This is in the Philippines.
So, and they're all offer something a little bit different?
Right.
Like one's maybe for families, one's for single. Is that kind of thing?
It's that, and it's also like different experiences. Like one, for example, was like a treehouse experience. So you would have like 2 floors. You would be able to go upstairs, and you have like a little pool, or if you wanted the jacuzzi instead, and then you can look out over the view. Or if you wanted to do like a more master bedroom kind of private experience, then you wouldn't necessarily have the view, but you would kind of be tucked off into the corner with like a bigger property that felt like everything was yours. So they gave you your options. They would take you around, and then she wanted to see 3 of the options, which I never experienced this. I'm going for the ride. Cool. Like, wow, they're going to show us each option, actually walk you in. This is great. So the guy, kindest guy in the world, like the service out there is bar none. It's amazing. And they go out of their way for you, like with everything you may want and need. So this guy takes us to the first property that we're supposed to see. He walks us in, and I think it was like the treehouse one. It was really nice. He shows us all around, takes us upstairs, takes us downstairs, and we liked it. We loved it. Then he's like, all right, it's time to go to the second one. So we make our way to the second property, and I ended up being saved. Now, at this point in the trip, we had been eating whatever we get our hands on. Y'all might know what direction I'm about to go in. Because you're on the plane, you got to eat the plane food. Sure. In the airport, you got to eat the airport food. Some of that food may not necessarily agree with you, right? So This is how the awkward moment ended up happening, because I had to go to the bathroom bad.
Okay.
Like really, really bad.
And at this point, are you eating foods that you're used to, or as you flew through South Korea to get to the Philippines? So is it more exotic food?
More exotic foods,
okay,
for sure. We're trying all different types of Korean dishes, and at first I was fine. And then I was not fine. I was not okay. But I had lucked out, because right at the point when I felt like I'm in trouble, the guy had to run and do something. I don't know what happened, but they called his phone. Now, the thing is, you're not supposed to use these bathrooms until you lock down the room.
Sure. Right.
So now I'm in there like, I'm looking at my lady like, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, just hurry up. So I could go and I use the bathroom, and we deserve this, because this was karma. I come out, and as soon as I come out, the guy walks in. But at that point, she looks at me like, I was a little behind you. I gotta go too.
Oh no!
Well, it looks like you guys have chosen your room.
So that's the thing. Yeah. So he's knocking on the door, and I gotta let him in. So when I let him in, he comes in, and he's like, I can see him looking around like, where's your lady? So then, like right in that moment, here's the toilet flush. Mm-hmm. And the toilet, it sounded like she in there fighting demons.
Oh, bless.
So he's looking at me like, and I'm looking at him like, I'm sorry, dude. Like, this wasn't the plan. And then she does the absolute worst thing she could have done. She comes out, and she looks like she was fighting demons too. And she's drying her hands, and she says, so can we still take one of the other ones?
Oh, man.
He looks like, I'm like, no, we can't. I think we chose.
See, if you guys were thinking quick enough, you could have said, hey, I just want to let you know that this is sort of an American tradition, that before you put a deposit down.
You put a different kind of deposit down?
The Bert Show.